I don't know who needs to hear this, but anything you could ever want is possible. Any dream that you have, any desire you have, it's possible. It's actually actualized. It's already happened. There's already a version of you that's watching this video right now. Your future self is watching this video right now, just smiling because it knows. And I really do believe that the reason why we have these visions of the future, of this reality, of these dreams we have, it's because we're meant to follow them, whatever that might be. And I think we just get so conditioned into just thinking that it's not possible for us, that what we want is not possible, that changing the world is impossible, that making a difference is impossible, that we shouldn't even try. And it's really easy, like starting, if you're making anything that's never existed before, it's going to be challenging. You're going to run into a lot of different spots where you're like, hey, why am I doing this? And it's because it was what you were put here to do. And I think we really do know these things deep down in our soul. There are some things that never leave us. There are some things we do, like whether it be you're into music, whether that be you're into writing, whether that be you're into just talking about spirituality, whatever it might be. There are some things in life that just follow you. There's some desires that you know you're meant to follow. And I really do believe this, and I feel like the only reason why we get out of touch with this kind of North Star is when we let other people affect what we do. We only let other people say things to us to dictate the way we think. When people tell us things about their experience on life, even though they've never experienced what you've experienced. I think it's really important to keep in mind that don't follow advice from someone that's never done what it is that you're trying to do. If they've never done what you're trying to do, there's no way they can be in your shoes. The only shoes you should really be in, ever, at any time, is your own. And I think just really, in general, coming into our own teaches us a lot about how to love others, because if we can love ourselves unconditionally, we can then go and love the world unconditionally, because we realize that we're not perfect and neither is the world. But just to always remember that, I guess this overall message is like, don't give up. Don't fall into the trap of this isn't possible, or this isn't a real thing that's happened yet, or it's not likely for you. And if it's something you're passionate about, and it's something that you truly love, if it's something that your heart just continues to call you to do, it's what you're supposed to do. It's like, I think this is a clear example of our intuition, of like, there are certain things that just genuinely bring us joy in life. And we want to do those things. We want to be surrounded by those things. But then there are certain people that stop us. There are certain situations that stop us. We kind of get wrapped into thinking that this is not possible for us. But I want to remind whoever is watching this, however in the world you stumbled across this video, it is possible for you. It is completely and utterly possible for you. And you're not going to know how to figure it out until you start doing it, until you figure it out, because you're creating something that's never been done before. You're doing something that's never been done before. And it doesn't mean that that's not possible. Anything that you could desire is possible. We live in, quite literally, an infinite universe. It's infinite. You know, there's enough money, like, you've got time, like, get started now. Like, it's not about anything else but the fact that you have to believe. If you can have true belief, like, this is what is meant for you, and you were put on this path for a reason. You were supposed to learn these lessons for a reason. And once you really step into that and you really start to just realize that it is possible for you, and once you start believing that it really is possible for you, then the universe will show you. And I can guarantee every single time, if you can focus, the universe will show you. The universe will show you the results of the inner reality you've created from within. And it's going to take time, it's going to take a lot of molding within to create the type of energy and the type of emotion you want to feel. But once you keep putting in the work, and once you keep tapping more into the person that you truly want to be, into doing the things you truly want to do, you will make it. There's literally no way that you can't make it. There's no way that you can't accomplish what it is that you're trying to accomplish. It's literally all about just continuing to try. It's about continuing to just say, you know what, I don't care how long this is going to take me. I don't care how it happens. It's going to happen for me because it's meant for me. This is what I'm supposed to do. This is my path, and this is what I want to do. This is what truly brings me the most joy, and so I don't care. I don't care what's in it for me, how long it's going to take, how much money I'm going to make from it. I only care about truly and really the contentment and the vision and the dream and the idea that you really can and you should live out your dreams in this lifetime, no matter where you're at, no matter when. You should live out the path of your dreams. It's almost like silly. It's like some people are, we're put in this world, and there's so many people. There are so many people who are fully and totally convinced that it is not right, that it is not correct to follow your dreams, that it is not correct for life to be enjoyable, that life should be fun. There's a great amount of people in this world that will continue to live out their entire lives without following their dreams, without following what really and truly makes their heart happy. And I think if you have the opportunity, and I feel like we all have the opportunity in different ways, to live out our dreams the best way we can. Maybe that, whatever it means, whatever we can in the moment, just to live out who we truly want to be, what we truly want to like, who we truly want to embody. Create what it is that we truly want to create. Follow our dreams, because we're only, for all we know, like, this is our one life in this body right now, and we're in this moment, and we can choose. We can choose. We can choose to, instead of getting consumed in the daily grind of the 9 to 5. Like, what does that do for you? So many people are like, what does that do for you? Okay, so you get your nice fancy job. Okay, you stay at an office all day. What does that do for you? You're still not following your heart's desires. It's not bringing you any fulfillment, any contentment, any satisfaction, any love, any joy. It's not refining your skills, your God-given skills, your God-given abilities. It's not doing anything for you other than a paycheck. And you go and spend, and then you just forget about, ever trying to live life to the fullest. And I think it's really easy, and I think just as this is all important, it's so important, the only way we're going to get there is to not be hard on ourselves, but to be so loving with ourselves. To really sit with ourselves and be like, I love myself so much. I love myself so much that I am not going to just allow my dreams to vanish. Allow my hopes and my desires to just go away. To just give up. To never think about it again. To never have any sort of vision or goal. Like, really sit with yourself and really begin to give yourself the love that you deserve. You deserve to go follow those dreams. There's something deep in your soul that says you need to go. You need to go follow those dreams. You need to embody the true and authentic version of you, whatever that might be. And I feel like we all have some sort of idea of how we can become more of ourselves, more of our highest self, more of a version of us that chooses peace, that chooses joy, that chooses belief over doubt. A version of us that, instead of believing that something can't work, a version of us that believes that it can work and it will work. That it can work and it will work. Anything it might be, any idea, any dream, it is possible for you. It is very, very, very possible for you. And I think there are too many people out here, especially I feel like in our just lives, that are so disempowering for people who just disempowering to the whole idea of following your dreams and doing what truly makes you happy and following your passion. Like, life is supposed to be this sort of just absolute hell. It's like, why can't you follow your dreams? Why can't you try to see what's on the other side? And or whoever is telling you that you can't do it, or it's not worth it, or it's too much time, whatever, whoever is telling you and bringing you down ain't worth a shit, to be honest. They ain't worth a shit. And they ain't worth your time. They ain't worth your energy. At least the energy in the way of caring what they think. Because the greatest people, the most successful people on this whole planet believed in an idea that didn't even exist before. That wasn't even a real thing, that nobody believed in. All these successful people, it's the most common story. This is the most common story. It starts with someone who has an idea, and it's so just out of the box that nobody agrees with them. Nobody agrees with everything. That's not possible. You're not gonna do it. Blah blah blah. You're ain't worth. You're not gonna accomplish what you're trying to accomplish. And then what do? What does that person end up doing? Pretty much every single time. They accomplish what it is that everybody said that they couldn't accomplish. And they're like, actually get to the other side of like seeing. Just see for yourself. And I think we all are given this life to just genuinely explore these dreams and these desires and these heart's callings. And it's possible. It's possible. It's quite literally possible. And you were put here to be the person that makes it possible. And you should stand strong, and we should all stand strong in the fact that we are put here with these desires, with these likes, with these things that we naturally feel called to, these abilities. We feel called to do these things. We feel called to these ideas, these, ways of being, things that could exist, things that couldn't exist, things that could change. And your dreams. Sorry, my dogs are barking. Your dreams are very much possible. Anything ever. Anything you could ever imagine. I'm gonna cut it off because my dogs are barking and they're probably gonna keep barking for a minute here. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Blessings and love. My name is Eliza Scott. Give me a like or a subscribe if you feel connected to this message. Follow your dreams. Believe in the faith. Believe in joy. Believe in abundance. Believe in the infinite universe. And have a wonderful day.